Hello dear viewers. Welcome back to the channel AS Masters, and today we're going to sew something special. We made a cool wallet, and today we're sewing a matching chest bag for it. Hing pair for it. So, what do we need? Most importantly, leather. A lot of leather. Also, thin lining leather. A strap. A zipper. And thread. The zipper should be in a burgundy brown tone, and the thread as well, to match the wallet we made earlier. First, we need to determine the size of the bag and the general pattern. The sizes are on screen now and will also be in the description. You'll need to cut 2 of these main pieces. Also, we'll need a long strip, that's coming next. The strip should be 94 cm by 4 cm. Try to cut it as one whole piece. But if that's not possible, you can join 2 pieces together. Alright, the leather pieces are all cut. That's the starting point. You might have a few more pieces than I do, because this bag is a little smaller, made to order. After cutting everything, the next step is inserting the zipper. Before doing anything else, we need to install it, right here. From this point to that one. After that, we continue. As I mentioned, let's repeat, we need to mark where the zipper will go and punch out a slot. I based this on passport dimensions, with the cover on, so it'll be convenient to use. For punching, I use this special punch tool, which gives a clean and accurate result. I've already marked the zipper cutout area, and I'll do the same on the other side. Then we carefully cut it with a knife. Same on the other side. Once the cut is made, we glue the zipper in place. Then mark about 3 mm from the edge to punch our sewing holes. As usual, we mark first, then punch neatly. And we need to attach the back pocket as well. It'll look something like this. Stitch it here, leaving a little space so the pocket isn't too tight. Let it breathe a bit, then sew. But first, just punch the holes. Once we've trimmed the piece, place it like this. Apply glue along the zipper track, just the upper edge. We glue only the top edge of the zipper to the leather. Then we punch again. Once it's glued, punch holes along the top only, don't go to the sides or bottom just yet. Those will be attached later. This part is just for sewing the zipper comfortably. After that, we can start sewing. First, we stitch only the zipper. Then as we move along, we start stitching in the leather as well. That lower part comes in exactly. All done here. Holes punched on both sides, marked and ready. The zipper part is nearly done. We've marked and punched under it, and it's almost stitched already. This is the side zipper. Now, we move on to attaching this to the side panel. Nothing complicated, pretty standard. But the back part has some nuances that I'll show you next. Let me point something out. When we begin stitching, we start at this corner and go across the bottom. These corner joints, we'll reinforce them. That means stitching a second seam for durability, like this one here. These are the stress points. To keep it neat and strong, we reinforce with extra thread. It won't be too noticeable but really improves the quality. So now it's all stitched. We reinforce the tension points. That's very important. These spots can be weak, so we support them with extra stitching. If you want, you can use double thread stitching throughout. Another point. Sometimes you run out of leather for the long strip. Not a big deal. You can just add another piece. Either from one end or split into two halves, one here, one there. But make sure the part where the zipper goes is a whole piece, no seams. Otherwise, the zipper will be a pain to install. Next stage, sewing this panel and adding strap loops. I chose two types of loops, one small, one larger. The small one goes on the bottom, the large one on top. Why? Let me explain. It depends on the space we have. This side is wider, so we can stitch the bigger one. But this spot is narrower, a custom request, so we use the smaller one here. Alternatively, you could sew a carabiner here and make it switchable. One more tip, all the corners need to be trimmed a bit. Doesn't need to be perfect, these parts will be hidden under the strip, but trimming reduces tension. To reduce tension, it's better to round off the corners here. Now, when punching the leather, it's important to be precise. First mark the distance, then align for stitching. Now check how the carabiner sits. In our case, it runs edge to edge, the first tooth won't hit the leather, and it ends flush with the other edge. So we place it and punch. Hopefully, you can see it clearly. This edge will align neatly with the rest of the bag. Same on this side, clean and even.